I'm not gonna lie, I debated really hard on if I wanted to film today. I am just not feeling it. I woke up crying this morning. I've got these stupid little red marks, but that's what happens when we fall into a slump. Slump is basically the beginning of my depressive episodes. So if I've realized that I'm falling into a slump, I need to do what I can to immediately get out of it. Hi, I'm Courtney. Welcome to my corner of the internet. I'm a full-time college student, full-time work from home employee, wife, mom, but most importantly, I am an aspiring psychologist with a deep passion for helping others discover and live their true authentic selves. So join me as we go on a journey of self-love, self-growth, and self-discovery. When I fall into a slump, it can get pretty rough. At least has before. And honestly, I haven't been in a slump like this in a really long time. If you watched one of my earlier videos, you know that last year I was just fired out of nowhere from my dream job, and I went into a small depression pit, and I clawed my way out of that pit, and I did a complete 180 on my life. All through 2024, it was just uphill for me. Sometime this year in 2025, it seemed like things just kind of fell off. I felt off. It's been an ongoing thing. I've been trying to work my way out of it. I finally recognized it for what it is. I've fallen into a slump. Almost like I've taken for granted all the good that was happening, and I'm just here. I'm here, and I'm just trying to make it through the day, and I hate that feeling. I don't want to do that. I want to actually live my life and enjoy what I'm doing and enjoy what I'm seeing, which is what we're doing today in today's video. How do we get out of a slump? So I've got a couple little tips here that I've gone through and I've compiled together how I personally get out of a slump and avoid my depressive episodes and avoid falling into that pit of just
never ending despair.
If you know, you know. The first thing that I do is I recognize the signs of when I'm feeling down. I know that's, come on, Courtney. Duh, thank you, Captain Obvious. We get that. But it's true. That's literally the first thing I do. I recognize the signs of when I'm feeling down. For me, the signs are little things. It'll start with neglecting the dishes, cleaning off the cabinets, maybe taking out the trash, sweeping the floors, picking up clothes, just little things. And then it'll move on to slightly bigger things. And I'll start neglecting my own personal self. I'll quit washing my hair for a little bit. I'll quit going through my skin routines. I'll stop eating, or I'll overeat, and I'll quit taking care of my physical health. I'll even stop exercising. Then the last phase, I quit doing anything like gaming, journaling, reading, meditating, anything that used to bring me any bit of just relief and happiness for a little short dopamine burst. I start neglecting those. And once I start neglecting those, that's when I realize, okay, hey, we're really bad. So make the decision and the commitment to fix it, to heal it, to change it. Maybe even to understand where the slump is coming from, where in the first place. For me, I've just been overwhelmed. There's been so much going on. It's no wonder I've fallen into a slump. Of course I've fallen into a slump. You recognize where the slump is, why the slump is there, and you make the commitment to heal. With all that being said, I know I need to get out of the slump, so how do I pull myself out of the slump? The thing I like to do is a cleansing for myself. It's more of an energy cleansing and a spa day. So I'm cleaning my energy, my vibes, and I'm cleaning myself. If I'm falling into a slump, I've probably neglected my hair, I've probably neglected my skin, and I need to just reset everything. So I take a full everything shower. I'll do a hair mask, I'll scrub my hair, I'll do a body scrub, shave, the works. Dermaplane, face mask, eye patches, and I'll be sitting in here at my desk and I'll cleanse my energy. And what I'll do is, I don't have any sage sticks, but I do have incense and sage incense. So I cleanse my vibrations and I will sit here and I will just meditate for a little bit until I start feeling lighter, until I feel better. And then once that's done and I'm cleansed, I am feeling better and I'm feeling good, and I've got my hair washed and my face done. I may even put on a little makeup just to make myself feel like a little that's when I move on to the environment. But it's hard for me to go and clean my environment when I'm feeling like shit. So once I'm feeling good, then I can go clean the rest of the house. I'll throw on some music, and the same way that I cleanse my own vibrations with incense, I will also walk around the house and I will cleanse the house with some incense as well, because vibrations are everywhere and you sometimes need to clean that negativity out. Just do it. So once I've got all that done and my house is feeling good, everything's feeling clean, I'm feeling clean, I probably need to drink a lot of water, because I may have been sipping on water during my slump, but I wasn't hydrating the way I'm supposed to. Hydration is good for your skin, but it's also good for your brain, okay? When you're hydrating and you're staying hydrated, it improves blood circulation and it improves oxygen to your brain, okay? And so what's happening is that is ensuring that your brain is performing and functioning the way that it's supposed to, which in turn improves your cognition and concentration, which in turn helps break you out of a slump. Yay! Drink some damn water. You probably need to eat a good meal too. Maybe 3, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because if you're like me and you fell into a slump, what is mealtime? I just eat whenever I want. Being in a slump can lead to either not eating or overeating. Or stress eating, which is what I do. And you're not eating healthy when you stress eat. You're just a couple of chips here, maybe some chocolate chips there, maybe, I don't know, oh, there's a carrot and a couple of beef jerky sticks. I'm gonna eat those real fat. You're not really eating. Reset your tummy, reset your mood. As I mentioned earlier, I do like to meditate. Meditation and breath work is so awesome when you're in a slump, and it helps elevate your mood. So many benefits to meditation. It improves your mood, boosts clarity, stress relief, regulates your emotion, enhances focus, and helps reduce negative thoughts and worry. Sign me up, bro. If you are not into meditation and you think it's too hard, I'm right there with you, because I was the same exact way 2 years ago. It was really hard for me to even do 30 seconds. I'm still not the super best meditator. I'm lucky to sit 5, maybe 10 minutes. But there are so many really awesome guided meditations on YouTube, guided meditations on Spotify. There's so many good guided meditations that you can find that will help you, as well as breath work. Highly recommend it, dude. Try it. And another one that I have that I absolutely love to do that goes along with meditation and breath work is journaling. Just good old-fashioned journaling. It doesn't matter if you're doing a brain dump, shadow work, or some form of guided journaling, or just free writing. You can get your thoughts, get your feelings out, and it helps relieve that negativity and worry that you were just constantly replaying in your head that's probably helped push you into the slump you're in. Meditation and journaling, I do feel like go hand in hand. A really fun thing that I sometimes will do is I'll set up a meditation practice and I'll sit there with myself for a little bit, and whatever thoughts come into my head, I'll write them out on a blank piece of paper that I have sitting in front of me. And then we'll see what we've got when we're done with that. And since we're on the list of things that people no longer want to hear anymore and they're tired of hearing being thrown at them to make themselves feel better, really good full body workout is my favorite thing to do when I am feeling in a slump. I'm talking really good, get the sweat going, get those endorphins rolling, get it out. Get the anger out, lift. Oh my God, put on some heavy metal music and just go. That is one of my favorite things to do, especially if I'm doing arms that day. It's like I told my husband, I feel like arms, heavy metal music. Legs and glutes, that's my bad bitch music. But do a really good full body workout. Just sweat just a little bit, because when you work out, it does actually make you feel better. You get endorphins rolling, you get energy, you get better sleep at night because you're fucking tired. And it helps reduce stress. It's awesome. As somebody who has been working out pretty consistently for the last year or so, it helps. It helps elevate your mood. There's no substitution for therapy, but there are things that can help reduce and relieve the symptoms. help rewire your brain. And that's what exercising is one of those. And then that finally brings me over to the very last tip that I have for you. Lots of healthy rest. So you're exercising and you're getting lots of healthy rest because you're exercising. But you need to recognize that there is a good chance that your body has put you into just an automatic slump because it is telling you, I need to rest. You're not a robot. Rest is a necessity, not a luxury. All right, beautiful people, with all of that being said, I hope you found some of these tips useful, helpful. Maybe you are able to get out of your own slump. I'm gonna take my own advice. I'm gonna go give myself an everything shower, clean up my environment. So if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and drop me this emoji down in the comment section. And then of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye.